So I'm going to be transitioning from applied poisons, which I covered in my first video. Applied poisons definitely have their usefulness, and I'll cover at least one more fight in which I use an applied poison, maybe others. But I'm going to be transitioning from applied poisons in the classic era to DPS poisons and utility poisons, and these start becoming increasingly important during the Planes of Power era. And these poisons are designed to get you through the from level 275 to 300, so to get you to max skill. I'm going to go over which combines you should focus on, as well as key recipes, as well as 3 key quests that you're going to want to do prior to making any of these attempts. So if you have any of the materials to get you from 275 to 300, I'd recommend holding on to them and completing these quests prior to attempting any combines. The first quest you're going to want to do is called Rogue Redemption. This can actually be done on a classic timeline, and it will get you a dagger called the Burning Rapier. And the Burning Rapier is a sort of like a classic era dagger that you can get. You can start questing at level 30. It's pretty decent damage delay for the era. Eventually, you move it to your offhand when Kunark comes out and you have access to your Epic 1.0. But the Burning Rapier, which is the quest reward for Rogue Redemption, is used for a future quest on a future timeline that's past the Project 1999 era. And that's for the Rogue Master Sketch quest, which we'll go over that in detail. So the Burning Rapier, I'm going to cover that in this next video. So we're just going to take a slight detour from poison making and leveling up poison making and discussing poisons to completing the Rogue Redemption quest, and then moving on to the Master Sketch quest, and eventually moving towards the Grandmaster Assassin seal. Okay, this is an absolutely critical piece of gear for rogues that are interested in poison making. This is what we use to summon coffin vials. And coffin vials allow us to recycle advanced poison vials. It also allows us to make multi-use poisons. This is one example of a multi-use poison. But just being able to recycle advanced poison vials means that you don't have to create them, which cut down farming dramatically. So I'm in Blackburrow, as you can see, doing the Rogue Redemption quest. The bottleneck for this quest is the Gnoll Brewer, who drops the Blackburrow cask right here. The Blackburrow cask is a container, and what you're going to need to combine in that container are 4 Blackburrow Gnoll skins and 2 Gnoll pup scalps and 2 of Old Jum's Fierce Brew. So this is a brewed material. This is made with brewing. These scalps drop off of Gnoll pups, and this is actually part of the Monk epic. This will get you, I believe, the white headband, and the Gnoll skins, I believe, will get monks their yellow or orange headband. So if you're doing this during the classic timeline, you're going to get some competition from monks for these drops. These are this is about a 14% drop rate, as both of these are about 14 to 20% drop rates off Gnoll pups. The Blackburrow Gnoll skins drop off elite Gnolls. It also can drop off the Split Paw Commander, as well as the Gnoll Brewer, other named Gnolls throughout the zone. The Blackburrow cask is kind of rare. That's about a 14% drop rate off the Gnoll Brewer. And his placeholder is right here, called a Gnoll Guardsman. He spawns here, and he does wander. So This is the big bottleneck of the Rogue Redemption quest. I'm going to go over as much of the quest as I can. The cool thing about this is that these pieces are tradable. These skins are tradable. So, as well as the cask. The cask is also tradable. So, first thing we want to do is stop any combines, save any materials that you have, and head to the Temple of Solusek Row, which is over here. Zone inside. Alrighty, here we go. And there is nobody in here. Never really is. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in and we're going to take the quest Rogue Redemption. So you have to go down to the very back of the zone and find this guy named Lon the Redeemed. This is a redeemed rogue. That's what kind of faction I have with these guys. I'm apprehensive right now. Might not be able to get the quest, but we'll give it a try. So you need to see this guy, Lon the Redeemed. Where are you, buddy? And you can do this during the classic era. This will get you a one-hand piercing weapon. There he is. Hey, Lon. Hail. Okay. And you say, I am a rogue in need of redemption. Oh, and he gives you this note. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to earn this guy's trust. You're going to earn his trust. Okay. And in the process of earning his trust, you're going to get, you're going to go through this whole quest line called Rogue Redemption, which will result in a quest reward called the Burning Rapier. This is actually a pretty good offhand during the classic era. It's also pretty good for primary. You can start this quest at level 30. And so anyways, this is where you start the quest. And you have to have the Burning Rapier in order to do this. This is for poison making during the pop era. So anyways, you start with that note and we'll go from there. Okay, the next thing you want to do is find model CWG-CX or model CWG-110. This is located on the other side of the zone, the western side of the zone, called Solusek I, also known as Sol A. So we're going to zone in here. Model CWG-CX, CWG-110. So it's one of the clockworks that's located there on the, it's on the faction Solusek Mining Company. And so here we are in this mess of a zone called Sol A. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to find this passage here. Here's, oh gosh, where am I? Okay, so here's the zone in. Let's go down past the trap. And let's try not to get lost. This zone is such a disaster. But I love it. It's so heartwarming. Alrighty. So you go up here, down to this door. Open the door. Go through that door. Go through this door. I believe you just keep going forward. Let's see here. No. Let's go this way. Alright. Alright, so we want to go this way. Alrighty, let's find these stairs. Go take the stairs up. Just bear with me, because this is something I know other people are probably asking about, so it's probably confusing me as much as it's confusing everyone else. So probably better that I troubleshoot this. Okay, so here is this bridge crossing the lava. Make sure you have a levitate here. There's levitate. And go over into this lava, but levitate above the bridge. There's a clockwork. That's how we know we're going the right way. Alrighty. So, open. Down. Okay, so model CWG-CX, or 110. What we're going to do with that model is we're going to pickpocket it. So we got to find them. Okay, there's a fake wall there. There's a gnomish miner there. Alrighty. Okay. Looks like there's a drawbridge too, a fake wall here. Alright, I believe I know approximately where he's at. There's the drawbridge. Okay. Alrighty. Another drawbridge. Alright, so I think we're getting close. So you have two options. You can either kill the model, or you can pickpocket the model. If you kill the model, you take a faction hit against the Solusec Mining Company. I don't like killing if I don't have to. This is a locked door. Let's see if I can pick the lock. Let's see, where are my lock picks? It'd be really good if I kept my lock picks handy. Oh man, it's freaking locked. Oh well. Alright. CWG says MA. Alright, yeah, okay, I think I'm getting very close. CWG MA MB. Okay, let's go this way. Gnomish miner. Okay. So it looks like the gnomes are building some kind of defense against the orcs or the goblins. Alright, let's go into this little pit. Alrighty, let's look. He likes to roam too, so you have to follow him and pickpocket him as he goes. There's XA. MA, CX, CWG model CX. There he is. So he's in this little alcove next to Garby Mardoodle. Okay, right there. Alright. So you get behind him, click him, and you pickpocket him. I got 4 silver. Okay, just wait. Just keep pickpocketing him. You could kill him if you want, but you gotta probably better that you pickpocket him. So what we're looking for is a can of oil. So just keep pickpocketing. And we're looking for CWG model CX. Okay, unsuccessful. And we're looking for a bottle of Clockwork Oil Stout. Alright, just keep pickpocketing him. If he aggroes, just kill him and take his stout, but I don't want to do it. He's a sweet little robot. Alright, so I'm just going to keep pickpocketing until I get the can of stout. There we go. Clockwork Oil Stout. So what have we got? We've got a letter. And we've got Clockwork Oil Stout. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Okay, so what you're going to do now that we have the letter and the Clockwork Oil Stout, we're going to go back to the entrance to Lava Storm Mountains, the zone to Lava Storm Mountains, and go back the way we came, back into Sol A. And we're going to look for this lady called Lydia the Exiled. This is just past, I think this is just past the cleric epic mob. And I think I can disarm that. There you go. And so what you're going to do is follow your way around and go through this door. Go through this door. Go through this door. Go straight back. False wall. Straight back this way. Straight back this way. And there's Lord Bagurgle's placeholder. Ugh, God, that brings back some bad memories. Okay, so we're working towards Lydia the Exiled. So I believe she is down here. Where are you, Lydia? You're usually here. I went the wrong way. Okay, I think there she is. She's over here. So back this way, and I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've been here. Okay, let's find you, Lydia. And I know I'm probably mispronouncing her name, but that's okay. Okay, down this way. Okay, if you're doing this in Classic Era, or if you're doing this as a level, there she is. If you're doing this in the Classic Era, or you're doing this as like a level 30, you're going to need a group because she is level 29, and she's got level 26. Solusec champion here at level 28. So, I mean, for me, I one-shot her. I'm going to see if I can pickpocket her. Well. Okay, she dead. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to loot Sparkle from her. Okay, loot Sparkle. Yes. And we don't need Goblin Blood, leave that. Okay, so now we have Sparkle. We've got this note. We've got this Clockwork Oil Stout, and we've got Sparkle. So we've just started the quest, and the next stop is Butcher Block Mountains. Go away. Okay, we'll see you in Butcher Block. Okay, the next step is to head to South Caledon, head to Iron Toes Eats, and open up a trade window with Trumpy Iron Toe and buy 1 Underfoot Triple Bach. Now we head to Felwith. Be right back. Okay, you go to Felwith. You go to this bar called Tanias Venom. Talk to this young lady here. You buy some Tunair's Finest right there. And then you head to Lesser Fadark, zone into Mistmore. You need to kill the Hemo-Analogist. And we'll pick up the video right when we get there. Okay, there she is, the Hemo-Enologist. Alrighty, so she was in the sort of garden area. Okay, and what we're going to want to loot is Blood Spirit. Yay! Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so we're heading to Conium Darkblade. He's the only merchant in the zone. I do need to sell some vendor trash. These goblins will aggro, so you gotta watch out for them. So let's go ahead and open a trade window with them. And so let's just sell some crap. Get rid of all this stuff. Let's see here. And thank you, Mr. Conium. You can tell nobody comes here anymore. Sad. Sad. Alrighty. So let's give him this note. There you go, Mr. Conium. Alright, you get this axe. This never stop chopping axe. Alright. And you can go through the quest dialogue if you want, but anyways, you gotta go to the other side of the planet, but before you get there, you need to go to the Ocean of Tears. So, let's go to the Ocean of Tears. Okay, so what we need to do once we hit the Ocean of Tears, you need to head to the Cyclops Island and find Captain Surestout, and there's a ground spawn near him, and I believe it's this way. Got one more aisle. So fun. Don't you love this zone? Let's see if anybody's here. Nope. Alrighty. So Captain Surestout is right here, so we're just going to go straight and look for ground spawns around that area. I have a location, but I'm going to get there first. And we're just about halfway done with this quest. Again, just to repeat, this quest is from the classic era. It does get you a classic era dagger, which is good for primary in your mid-30s and offhand in your sort of late 50s. Let's see here, ground spawn. Alright, there's Captain Surestout. But you're going to need to turn this sword into the quest NPC to start the next quest. And this is for a poison making quest. Oh, there it is. It's marked on Breewall. Alrighty, there it is. Boom. Okay, so we want to get the oblong bottle. Okay, so now we're going to head towards Freeport. So I'll be right back. Actually, the next ale that I need to get is still in Ocean of Tears, and it's from this young lady who's in a hammock. Right-click her, and you want Vasti Deep Ale. Just buy one of them. Okay. Now I believe we go to East Freeport. The next step is to go to this guy Burbar in the East Common Lands Tunnel and purchase from him this Gator Gulp Ale, which is right here. Costs a gold. And from there we go to the West Common Lands, and we're going to buy a Sparkling Sapphire from Narissa Sparkle. And so we're getting very, very close to getting halfway done with this. Trust me. Okay, I figured it out. So if you say show items I can use versus show items I can't use, there's a Sparkling Sapphire. 358 plaid. Buy it! Okay, then what you do is you're going to give her the sparkling purse, and she gives you a tiny key. So here's the sparkling purse. Boom. And she gives you a tiny key. And let's see, where's my sapphire? There's my sapphire. Alright, so the next step in the quest is to brew some Old Chum's Fierce Brew. Alright, so let's brew some Old Chum's Fierce Brew. Be right back. Okay, so here I am in Rivervale. We're brewing some Old Chum's Fierce Brew, and this requires a cask, hop, barley, malt, yeast. My brewing's at 300, but I have a modifier here. Now it's 345. Okay, so brew it. And let's just brew all of it. Okay, so we have 2 Old Chum's Fierce Brew. And the next step in the quest, you need 2 of those. The next step in the quest is to run to Rivervale and buy Lendl's Grand Lager. Lendl's Grand Lager. Alright. Okay, I'll find a bartender here. Alright. Alright, let's find, okay, Lendl's Lager, Lendl's Grand Lager is sold by, Miss Deep Pockets here. And just buy one of them. Alrighty. So, there's Lendl's Deep Lager, and then we have Old Jum's Fierce Brew. Now I gotta go to Blackborough. Alright, so, it's Hallis. I got this little Hallis port, and we're just gonna port to Hallis. Alright, and okay, now that we're in Hallis, we're going to, before we head to Blackborough, we're going to visit this bartender here, Scott McDaniel. And Mr. McDaniel is located in McDaniel's Smokes and Spirits. So the bar and cigar shop that bears his name. Click him, buy 1 bottle of frozen toe rum. And then we head to Blackborough. I did go over the Blackborough part of the guide at the introduction of this video, but I'm just going to add a couple more parts. Should make it a little bit more straightforward. Okay, he's not dropping anything when I try to pick his pockets. I guess it'd be kind of hard to pick a cask right out of his pocket. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, there's the cask. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot this on deal. This is a container. So to this container, we're going to have to add these Blackborough skins. And so I need 2 pup scalps and 3 skins. So let's continue with the quest here. Try and get some more of these trash drops off elites and no pups. Thanks. Here's a good place to hang out for this Blackborough Knoll skins. There's like 5 elites in here, as well as a Knoll Shaman. Let's see if we drop any here. Alright, let's see here. We got a nothing, and this is typical. Just a very, very low drop rate. And so yeah, we're looking for, we need 4 Blackborough Knoll skins, 2 Knoll pup scalps, and this cask. We also need 2 Old Jum's Fierce Brew. So this is really the bottleneck. Even if after you've gotten the cask, it's still a big bottleneck. So I'm just going to cap this place off and on, and try to complete this quest, at least get you walked through the Rogue Redemption quest. Okay. Okay, the next place you want to go is High Pass, and you want to get your axe right here, this Never Chopping Axe, or Never Stop Chopping Axe. Okay, and you want to head to High Pass, and you want to go to the Lumberyard here. Lumberyard's about right here, center of the zone-ish. And you want to go to the Lumberyard, and you want to pass all these brew barrels here. And head upstairs and find Mr. Brian McGee. He's right here next to Beef. There's Beef. Okay, and what you want to do is give Mr. Brian McGee this axe. Okay, then he gives you a bottle crate, and all those beers that we've been collecting, we want to put them in that bottle crate. So let's find a brew barrel. I believe there's one around here. We'll go ahead and do our combines, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what we do is we're going to take this Blackborough cask right here. Again, it's a container, and what we're going to do is take the Blackborough Knoll skin, 4 of those skins. Then we're going to take 2 Black Burrow Knoll pup scalps, and then I believe we just hit combine. Oh, and we need 2 Old Jum's Fierce Brew, which are here. And I believe this is a no-fail combine. Okay, so this is a respectable drink. Don't right-click that because that required a lot of farming. So we have Black Burrow Swig. Here's our collection of, assorted drinks. So what we're going to do now is we got a bottle crate. We're going to put this here, and we're going to combine in this bottle crate all of these various brews. Let me just pause the video here and make sure I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so we're going to take the Black Burrow Swig, the Clockwork Oil Stout, Blood Spirit, 2 Nair's Finest, the Underfoot Triple Bock, Lendl's Grand Lager, Gator Gulp Ale, Fasty Deep Ale, Frozen Toe, and the Oblong Bottle. I believe we just combined this all here. There we go. Okay, we have a case of spirits. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this case of spirits back to Conium and hand him this case of spirits. Let's put this here. Let me drink the rest of this Old Jum's Fierce Brew because I think I earned it. Yeah! Oh, man, the room's shaking. Actually, I was mistaken. You give the box of, or the case of spirits, you give that to Mr. McGee here, Brian McGee. Okay. Let me just make sure. Okay. He gave me something. Okay, he gave me 6 plat, and he gave me some of this, and I think he gave me a gem case. No. He gave me a gem of stamina, which I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Gem of stamina. Okay, so now I have a gem of stamina, a sparkling sapphire. Now, I'm going to press pause. Okay, so once you've gotten that gem of stamina, you want to head to Freeport. According to P99, West Freeport, but if you're on a time lock progression server, you need to go to East Freeport. You need to find Toxodil, who's a poison making vendor. He's a dark elf poison making vendor. And so I apologize to people on P99 because they're playing under a different Freeport than we have here. But anyways, if you're doing this quest for the Burning Rapier, or you're doing it for, or if you're doing it for progression over here, you're still gonna need to find Toxodil. And what you do is you head north, and of course, being a rogue, he's always in some back alley. Now, sometimes he won't talk to you because he's a dark elf, but if you hide, he'll do a backdoor deal with you. So, sorry, let's get out of the arena here. So I just prefer just to go into Dark Elf Illusion and just deal with him directly. But if you can hide and sneak behind his back and hide and sneak and still open up a trade window with him. So there's Toxodil. Here he is. Alright, let's get off the bunny rabbit. And let's go Guise of the Deceiver. Okay, so what you want to do, once you reach Toxodil, you want to give him the Sparkling Sapphire, which is here. Give that to him. Okay, and he gives you a tiny key. So you get a sparkling sapphire. So now you got to go get a gem case, and the gem case is in East Freeport, according to P99. And I'll find the location of that gem case, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the name of the place that has the box, the gem case, is called Hallard's Resale. Go to the top floor. There's the gem case. It's just a ground spawn, so it's kind of like in the center, sort of the center of East Freeport. You don't need a lock-picking skill to get this. But anyways, there's the gem case. Okay, so there's the gem case, there's the 2 keys, and there's the gem of stamina. So now we want to go back to Burbar in the West Common Land, or the East Common Lands tunnel, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now what we want to do is give Burbar both keys, tiny key, both tiny keys, and the gem of... Let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. Give him both keys in the gem case, and he will give you the gem of righteousness. Okay, there's the gem of, there's another sparkling sapphire. So we have a gem of stamina and a sparkling sapphire. So then what we want to do is find a named orc in South Row named Orladius and give him both gems, and then he'll give us the Burning Rapier. Okay, here's Orladius. So what you want to do is just give him both these gems. There you go, there's the Burning Rapier. 7 damage, 20 delay, look at that ratio. Has Ignite, so it's a nice nice weapon for level 30 and above rogue, great for the classic era. But again, this is the main point of this is a prerequisite to starting the Rogue Master Sketch quest. So this is going to be part of that quest progression. So this is the first half of that progression. So anyways, we're all done. Let's see how much damage I do with the Burning Rapier. Oh my god, this is taking so long. Jeez Louise. Can't take it anymore.